Hello, we're back out. We're back out with the Dragon Diggers. We're down in a little area called LEDBURY. Used to be my hometown for about 9 years. So we got something like 43 acres to go at. We've got some of the diggers behind me, and some of them have made their way over to the other fields there. But I've got signal there if we turn you around. I'll pop you back in the harness, so bear with. We had this target down in the hole. It's 42, 43. I think I see a bit of a green edge. And I think we might be onto a first coin, first hole. Let's have a look. And you see a bit of an edge there. Let's see what we got. Looking like halfpenny size, is it? Yeah. That's a good start. First hole, first coin of the day, halfpenny size. I can't make anything out of that at the moment. There is a date at the bottom there. Gotta get it cleaned up and see a better image. Not bad, good start. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'll tell you what, I am gutted that I missed their last dig. It was back up in those orchards where I found that first hammered on the Manticore. But no, I'm glad I've made this one. So we're on the silver. Yeah, boy. Let's turn you around and let's clean this coating off and show you together. So here we have just a maker out there, Vicky Bunhead. Look at that, eh? Oh, sorry I didn't dig this one live. It was ringing in about 76, I think. I should know better then. There you go, look at that. Oh yeah. Silver. I think it's been a while. But yeah, well, is that the first silver this year? I mean, it might be the first silver this year, I don't know. There you go. We'll get one cleaned off a bit and put up a better picture. Like, yeah boy, get in there. Fine. So we're with a digger literally next to me as I found my silver token. She's just come up and said that she's found this lovely farmer's token. Look at that. That is going to look really nice when it's cleaned up. Yeah, I'd be happy with that all day. That is really nice, that.
First hole.
Yeah, what first hole, well done. You can give a thumb up if you want. There you go, well done. Right, yeah, that hole there ringing in a 65. Look at that. It's a lovely silver gilded button. And to me, I don't know, that looks like a stag there. And a broken shank on the back, but that is absolutely beautiful. That looks like a crown on there as well. I'll get that one cleaned up and we'll show you a better picture, but that is really nice. Normally you get a silver gilded button and all the stuff comes off it. That's sweet, that. Right, what we got down there? Down in here, look. An edge. Oh, excuse me. What we got? Coin or button? Let's have a look. Here's a coin. Definitely a coin. Some kind. Yeah, guess as good as mine on that one. I mean, it's a little bit toasted, but coin's a coin. Give it a bit of a clean up at home or something. If I can get anything off it, you'll know what it is. But that coin's a coin. Maybe a copper sixpence or something, or maybe a farthing. But yeah, I'll take that. Cool. Right, what do you reckon this is? Ringing in a 28 on the Manticore. It's lead. Is that possibly a stylus? I don't know. It doesn't look like it's I don't know, mind you, it could be the top of a stylus and the pointed bit would have been down there, but It's definitely lead. Maybe a starless, who knows. Got a nice little find there. Ringing in a 28. I think that is a bridle ring. Look at that. Or is it part of a buckle? No. I'll always check these just in case they're the remains of an annular brooch, but I think this one is pretty much a nice bronze bridle ring. I don't mind finding these. These are a nice little finding. They do look nice on display. So there you go. Right, we got here another good find, possibly 4850. Now I think this is either a pipe tamper or it could be a hook for hanging stuff on. I think this is a pipe tamper. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, if that is a pipe tamper, it's another great find, isn't it? So there's bits coming up. I'm still on the same fields where I had the silver gilded button and the silver sixpence. Apparently the far fields are quite a bit iron infested, but we'll get up there and we'll see what the M15 can do for us. And if need be, come back to the car and put the M9 on. But no, I think that is a pipe tamper. Right, we've got an edge here. So is that a button or a coin? Have a look. Oh, it's a button. And usually these type, you normally have their shanks broken off. This one's still got the shank on. Don't think there's anything particularly interesting on it, but yeah, big button, still got the shank on. Not bad. It's better than finding ones with the broken tabs off the back. Yeah, that's cool. So there's still stuff coming up. We are on this cover crop field now at the moment, and this gentleman has just had this ring out, called me over. He said, I found a ring. He said, but you wouldn't believe what was written on it. Yeah, it's baby. So that is a
baby,
nice little silver baby ring, that. And the good thing is that it's a little bit out of shape, but it's still one piece. So that is that's a great find, mate. And how far down was that? Half a centimetre down. There you go. Well done, mate.
All right.
Give yourself a thumb up.
Sorry. All right. Cheers, then.
There we go, look at that. Everybody dreams about getting one of these.
I've just dug it, literally in the corner. I've gone up and down right to the top corner, and then thought, I'm stopping.
Fair play. It's a nice find, that. Well done. I'll give that to Luke for photographs. Anything else?
The ram's head. Here it is. We don't know what age that is.
Ooh.
So you can see.
That is nice. That is absolutely...
It's a proper... It's a cast.
Yeah, it is cast, isn't it?
Yeah. Which makes... It was Victorian, like I said, it was been pressed and thin. Because they'd just knocked them all out.
It's weird with this bit on the top. Makes you wonder what it's for. Maybe that's part of as a part of a mount. But that's...
It's got some detail.
The detail on it is really lovely.
Yeah, you can see the nose, the eyes, all of it, yeah.
Better in the...
Yeah. I haven't touched it,
that.
that's how it come out the ground. I haven't done anything to it.
Oh, that's better in the shade, yeah. You can see all the detail on that. That's lovely, isn't it?
But I don't know the age. We can't tell, can we? Yeah.
And we got this one up as well. That's like a gold gilded button with a shield on it. To me, that bit on the top looks like it is more like a knight's chest piece.
All right.
But it ain't going to be that. And the good thing about it is it's still got the shank on the button. Buttons like that are always nice to find.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you had a bit of a twitchy moment when you saw that colour, didn't you?
You could see it was not all complete, and the gold's always going to be complete.
Yeah.
It's never going to flake off, but it's still nice to get it.
Yeah, that's a nice one, though. Well done on that.
From the top fill.
Well, we have definitely got finds coming up galore.
I've got a jetton in there as well.
This, you can see, it's a lot easier to see on the back. That is a bird.
I haven't found a silver coin.
So look at that.
I've got a jetton here somewhere.
Let's zoom in on that.
Yeah.
So there is some detail on that one. It's that cleaned up. But yeah, that is
all that up the top there.
The jetton was
birds.
Down here,
Oh, yeah.
Danny in it.
And how many people are mistaking that for a bit of wire with that sticking out?
Casey will have a field over him.
Could have dug it, left it in the hole, but someone's recovered it. That's a very good save.
Was you going to go today?
Look at that. That is got some lovely detail on it. That's a shame it's not complete.
Yeah.
You see, Jack,
That is really nice.
Number
What else you got there?
E11.
Oh, you got a bit of silver as well. Vicky Bunhead, a bit like mine.
Oh, surface wine that was.
£1. So I've had a sixpence. You've had a shilling.
The postcode is East London.
And you've had various other bits and bobs there. We can see all that. Look at that. There's definitely finds coming up here. It's proven to be a good day so far. We've had this one come up, which is apparently Frederick the First. Look at that. That is beautiful. Does it show it better? Look at that. That is a banging find. That.
Yeah, I'm going to have lunch. I thought I'm going to walk up the path and just go over again.
Found it with a Manticore.
Yeah.
What else? You don't use anything else, do you?
Tokens are nice as well, isn't it?
That is.
Yeah, nice token as well. Yeah.
That is really nice.
That would
That.
have set me deaf. That would have. Yeah, I think it was a 92. Blasted me ears off that one.
Yeah. What was the silver?
That is
I think it was
beautiful.
140 something. I think it was kind of...
And we've had this up as well. It's a 1 penny token.
Dropped it out, but he's really worried
Look at that on the back.
that his numbers are dropping. Right, and his numbers
Stuff like that. It's a new find. It's a new thing that I've seen, and I love finding stuff like this.
So
Coming up,
he made Keys Digs look incredible.
that is really nice. Right there, mate. Right, we're back at the car. Just having a quick refreshment. Oh, you can get these at LP as well. Yeah, nice thermal bottles. You can put hot stuff in there or cold things. So keep cold things cold and hot things hot. So I've got choc ice and a cup of coffee in there. And you can save 10% if you use DK10 as well. But yeah, we're back at the car, just having a bit of refreshment, and then going to put me walking boots on because it's fairly hard out there considering like the rain that we've had. It's dried out quite a lot, but using these, they're great. They're expensive, but getting through them, and I'll do a review on these, but they are really puckered boots. So we got have a little bit of drink, have a little bite to eat, and then we're going to go back and put the 9-inch coil on because some of the roots, shrubbery on the cover crop is a bit of a ball ache to swing through with the 15-inch. So yeah, have a bit of refreshment and we're back out in the field, and hopefully we'll get some more stuff come up as long as nobody else has had it all. We'll see you back out there in a bit. Right, we got this. I love it when people come up to me because they think I'm an expert. I'm just winging it. This, it is metal. They've tried Google Lens, and there's a couple of different variations. One of them is like a 5,000-year-old axe head, but that's the thing about Google Lens is that they'll take what they can see,
Or a mace head.
or a mace head. You can see the shape of it, and you can see the grooves there. Yeah. So I don't know. I might take a picture of it and send it to my mate Percy and see if he can identify it. But if anybody else knows, stick it in the comments. Right, so we are back out in the cover crop field where I left it before lunch, and obviously we got the M9 coil on now. It's a lot easier to swing in amongst all this lot. Plus it is very sort of like irony around here. But ringing in a 28, a little 2-ringer bullet. I haven't found a bullet like this for a while. So yeah, and bumped into a mate of mine, Colin from the, I think it's Magpies Metal Detecting. Seen him a couple of times when I've been on weekenders with the Saw Sisters. So yeah, it's nice to bump into him again. Nice bloke. But yeah, so, and obviously the boots are making a hell of a lot of difference walking. Yeah, so much snugger on the ankle now, so I should be able to go for a bit longer. But let's carry on and see what else we can find. Ah, damn it! I saw that one. It was in there like that, and I thought, oh my god, is this a fob seal? No. It's a bit of something. Looks like there's a hole through there, so it was hinged or something. But no. I don't know, you never know though. Never discard anything. I'll clean it up home, but I don't think it is. It's just a bit of old tap. Well, I'll try and do this one a live one. Not too deep. The ground is bloody hard. Still in there. Right, it's down in there. Let's have a look. Be something nice for a live dig. It's always nice when it's not a bit of rubbish. What have we got there? I've got a coin. I don't think there's much to look at though. I haven't got my rag with me, and I don't shout at the screen. I'm just going to take off the dirt a little bit gently. There we go. I think it's just copper milled. It might even be a modern 2p. Yeah, if it was anything else I wouldn't be doing this. Yeah, I don't mean I think that's the fleur-de-lis, whatever on the is it a halfpenny or it's got something on there, something pence on the top there, sorry, get out of focus. I reckon that's probably a 2 pence, or could even be like an old 5p, but if I get it cleaned up you'll see what it is. Like this one, ringing in the 30s. I don't know whether it's off an old toy. That's the design of the front grille or whatever, I do not know. But I'll put it in the artifacts tub anyway, just in case it is something. You just never know. Right, next target, ringing in a 55. Another one of them, but this one's a bit longer compared to the other one. And a little bit bigger. Now, is it a pipe tamper? Yeah. I'm pretty sure they are, but I think somebody said they might be something else as well. It's definitely not a coat hanger being that bloody far sticking out, is it? That could be another pipe tamper, you know. Yeah, well if it is, there's 2 of them. I'll take that. I love finding these in the fields. Surface find, obviously. It's the plough tip spear of a horse-drawn plough. But these are really nice. They I don't know whether this might be a more modern actually, but the ones that are horse-drawn ploughs, they slip on into there, and you normally put a pin through. And when they break, like this one's broken off, they would knock the pin out and swap them over. If you do get the horse-drawn ones, which I don't think this one is actually, if you can be bothered to take them home, clean it all off and give it a good sealant. Usually some beeswax or something or other to seal it. They make really nice door stops. But that one I don't think is too old, and it's got a bit of damage there, so I think I've got to leave that one there. But no, I don't mind finding them when they're the horse-drawn ones. Right, got that one, literally just below the surface. I think it's a spoon. I just crack it out, part of a spoon anyway. Yeah, part of a spoon. Yeah, was he right or left-handed? Yeah, it's hard to tell. Normally you can tell whether right or left-handed because one edge will be worn away from spoon at the bottom of a bowl. There you go. Well, spoon bowl, isn't it? Yeah.
I think it's a horn.
Right, we've finally caught up with Dave, because I do like to catch up with Dave, because Dave is pretty shit hot when it comes to metal detecting. So there's all these little goodies in here, bridle ring and everything. Little badge there, Canada on. He's got a nice little thimble, normal horse bridle ring of some sort. He's got a lovely little lead token. Look at that. I love finding these little things. He's done that. Just before I bumped into him, he dug up this part of a spoon handle, and apparently these were, you could collect these by collecting tokens or something, and he found one the other week as well.
Back in the 80s, I think.
Back in the 80s, and it looks like it's got a little face on the top there, like a druid or something. And then onto the good stuff, we got, that looks like a battered hammer, do you reckon, Dave?
I think so. I haven't really cleaned it up to have a look yet.
And we got, oh, there he is. Look at that.
I think it's a George.
Fourth?
Yeah.
I think he's a George the Fourth. You can tell by his hair. Yeah, it's George Fourth, and then creme de la creme. He's only going to find another hammer at the end. I reckon you just got your Manticore set up to hammer, don't you?
No, I don't know really. It takes some getting used to.
Was he ringing in on mine? Oh,
Hammer. 23.
yeah, 23. Yeah. I've been digging them.
Yeah.
There you
Mine come
go.
up 22, flashing 22, 23.
So Dave's had a good day. I've had a pretty good day, and other people are having a good day.
Quite a bit milled silver's come up. Isn't it?
Okay.
Another find up. Look at that. The Great War for Civilization, 1914 to 1919. A lovely little medal, that.
First World War.
Well done.
And it's got the name, whoever it was awarded
would be on the
to,
side.
around the rim, do you see?
Yeah.
So I can't read it yet, but it is there. So whoever we'll be able to find the name.
That's interesting.
It's got something on there. I can't make it out, but
His rank and name.
got a date there or something.
Yeah. It'd be his regiment number. You know his number with his initials, name, and then
That's
rank.
a cool find, that.
Yeah.
So here we are, hard days digging, over and done with. We're back home and we are at the treasure mat. Quite a large selection of targets I've dug today. All the stuff down here is all the horrible tin canny slaw sort of stuff, so not too much. Bottle tops, a moo tube type squeegee tube thing, complete with a plastic bottle cap. Never found one like that before. These bits are like your aluminium bits and bobs, including the light fitting. A couple of little bits here. Buttons. A lot of people said they were finding buttons, but you know, I didn't do too bad on that front. Moving down, we still got these bits here. That there looks like that's probably off a it's a quick release thing, like on a bike wheel. You can quick release and take your wheel out on that. Could be off something else. The spoon, a couple of bits of lead, and obviously there was that 2-ringer bullet as well. And then there's other bits there, which is unfortunately, turns out that these aren't pipe tampers. They are coat hanger hook type things, but they're very, very similar to pipe tampers. Even if you Google them, it'll probably tell you it's a pipe tamper, but you got that in there. It's got that rusting, that's where a screw is. And same on that one as well. So the screw would have been there, and you would have screwed it into a bit of wood, and that's where you would have hung your coat upon. But unless you actually get told these things, then you can carry on thinking that you got something good, and it's not that good actually. And then that one there, I said if anybody knows of anything, is that a stylus? And then just a few bits, a few little artifacts there, and then obviously the coins which you've seen in the video. If not, you'll have to go back and watch it. So yeah, I think the ground was very clay-like, so obviously when it's baked dry like that, it's harder to dig. Yeah, so it was hard work, but you know, I got my rewards. I got my silver sixpence and a couple of other nice little bits and bobs as well. But yeah, I think overall, I think it was a pretty good dig. You know, there was plenty of people who were having lots of bits and bobs up, as you'll see in the diggers' finds at the end here. Yeah, so you know, you got to go through the usual stuff. You got to dig some of the rubbish to get some of the good stuff. But it was a very quite a fruitful dig, in my opinion. Thanks to everybody that I bumped into in the field, and you know, gladly shared their finds with me, and obviously put them up on the group as well. And yeah, it's all good. And I think Luke's going to be sorting out some more land in and around the area as well, which is always good. Always a pleasure to go out and dig with them and help promote the club. So yeah, that's it for today. I'm absolutely cream crackered. The M15 coil did pretty well until it got to the top fields where it was, you know, quite a lot of iron targets and it was hard swinging, so I ended up putting the M9 back on. But now they both got their pros and cons for swinging in the field. So yeah, it was a good day. I really enjoyed it, and you know, being in my old hometown of LEDBURY, it meant I was able to pop over afterwards and see my granddad, which is always a nice treat for him and a treat for me as well. So as always, thanks for watching, and if you're not subscribed, why not consider subscribing? Hit that notification bell and it'll tell you when my videos are coming out. Anyway, I'm going to get off, crack open a cold one and start editing this video. So until next time, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you again. Alright, ta-ra.